Hello everyone, good evening. In my opinion, analytics and instincts in business are both almost required in every step. Analytics is basically a homework which you have to do for any kind of business. Like you have the data of the past and you analyze the trends out of it and just make your decisions based on it. But instinct also plays a role in business because it's always there say that gut instincts comes with a bigger role. So in my
Uh,
opinion, to start with, I'll say analytics and instincts both go hand in hand with analytics being on the homework side, which you have to do prior basis, but instincts is something which has to also be accompanied when you are doing the business because it add up your business stuff.
I think I want to add to what you said. I probably believe that analytics is a little more, reliable maybe for a business because again, we're all talking about a logical point of view. We're talking about numbers, and instinct is something you can't measure. There's no measuring device. There's no unit of measure for it. But analytics, you have certain criteria. You have certain measures. So you will have sales, or you'll have a lot of different parameters involved, which will give you a tangible value, which will in turn give tangible results. And again, moreover, I feel that for instinct, so instincts can be different for different people. It's more like a feeling. So if you want to make decisions based on business, and if you want results, which obviously everyone does, it's more safer or more logical to go with your analytics and data which is available.
So
I would
instinct
like
is
to.
something which comes with the experience, and analytics is something which, as I mentioned, is the homework which you have to do. As you mentioned, like there are many kind of analytics based on data of prior reports, sales report, profit report, revenue generation reports. So those are the places where you can visualize and see and predict the things, forecast the things. You can see the trends,
Uh,
how is it moving.
I,
But
I would.
instinct is something which is based on experience and is equally important.
I would like to add on to the instinct
I
part of
think
the
instinct
discussion.
is what.
So I would like to add to the instinct part
Guys,
of the discussion.
okay, I'm muting all. Now, Malika, please continue.
So few years ago, I would like to present you with a real life example. Few years ago, Surf and Nirma were the contenders for uh, detergent powders in the market, and people were preferring Nirma because of its because it was cheaper than Surf. So they came up. So the marketing team they thought of kept coming up with a character Deepika ji. There was a famous ad wherein she is a street smart lady who speaks her mind, who spends judiciously and does not waste an extra penny. But in the ad, she's shown preferring Surf over Nirma because she prefers quality over quantity. Now, when they conduct before going on with the ad, when they conducted the market research for her character, many household ladies did not agree with her persona because it was against the traditional Indian woman. But when the ad did release, it did create a storm, and Surf was able to conquer a large market share. So yes, it's sometimes good to go with instinct as well over an analytics, because even for data we need to have some sort of a foundation. So that comes by instinct.
Yeah, I'd like to add on that. So, as Malvika said, instinct are actually important. So, let's take even any idea, say a startup idea. It never comes out of analytics. It also comes out of the instincts of an entrepreneur, the idea which he has. So, not everywhere. Analytics can be helped to say improve. So, one way to look at is analytics is one way with like how the difference between a loan and a loan and say a high risk loan and low risk loan. So I'd say like
I think
analytics would be like a low risk loan, as in you you get the answer, but again an instinct and an answer that comes with instinct has a high risk but also can get you a higher gain. An example would be, when Steve Jobs was asked, he always said that you never ask your consumers what they want, so it's only through them that it comes through. So if they had conducted and say, before the invention of car, when Henry Ford was asked, like what if he did analytics, like ask consumer what do you want, so they'll say we want faster horses. But you know what he did? He invented a cheap black car. which was the Henry Ford model. So analytics at times they represents consumer representation, but one thing that we need to realize in market is that analytics helps us in going from 1 to 1000, but to make a leap from 0 to 1, intuition plays the role. So that's my take on this.
I would like to add.
Anudam, I have a point to make.
Yeah, Shubham.
Yeah. So I think in my opinion, instinct is like what I have a feeling for this position or this business. Whereas for me, analytics is something where on the other hand, it will be where we make our decision based on data and comparisons made on earlier attempts, which consist of successes and failures within and of the company that we have had in the future or in the past. In analytics, we will also have the lifetime customer value, and we will be checking whether we can hold on to them in the future. As well as in analytics, we can actually test our A/B testing, and we can also tweak our decisions in between while we are marketing or making a business. Whereas if we are going with just with instincts, it's sometimes like I have a feeling that this should be right, and I'll be just working on that thing, and it might turn out to be a failure in the future. Might just. So that's my take on it.
I would like to add to Shubham. There are times when instinct would work, but when we want to expand our market, we need to see what was the trend before going on. So for that, we can use analytics. Like we can take the example of IKEA. It is a Sweden product, but it came to India and has, as we know, one of the largest furniture, like the molden one furniture here. So it used a trend. It discovered what are the needs of the customer. Only because of that, it came to know with what development they should go. So there are times when analytics is better than instinct, but when we have to come with a new product, still we have to do the market research for that. So analytics at times overpower instinct.
Yeah, so I want to
basically,
say
we are
something.
saying that for a new product or a new launch, or
4 minutes.
so basically, we are saying that for a new product or a new launch which we are putting in our business, we need to prefer more sort of analytics prior to the instincts, which I feel is right, because instincts is something which comes out of experience, and if we don't have any experience of a new product, there is no point in using instincts to it. So analytics will play a bigger role than instincts.
So the thing is, guys, so what Ujjwal said was really nice. So when he said that you go from 0 to 1, you use instinct, so you have an idea, right? Obviously, every new business needs an idea. And if we look at the topic, it's instincts versus analysis in business. But at the end of the day, you need tangible results. You need numbers to show for your business. You need sales. You need profits. And that's the ultimate goal. Obviously, you want to create an impact along the way. But throughout the journey, you don't want to meet... let me just complete once. Throughout the journey, you don't want to make decisions based on instincts purely because, again, like I said, a company may be, founded by many people and instincts could differ. They could vary. So going with an analytics approach could somewhat be a safer bet. However, I'm not saying that you completely, defy your instincts and don't go with your gut, but it's not something which is logical per se.
I feel that in instincts, what we can do is when we have an idea, if 5 to 6 people agree on that, we can use that and we can see how does our analytic results differ with that. If it goes in the positive, so it shows that our consumers or our customers are happy with that. So instinct can play a role, and if needed, we can change it according to our need so that we can know whether it is being used for their analytics, like it is profitable or not. But even though when we have many types of instincts, it's not always true that it will go in the right direction. But in analytics, we have a foolproof result. So it's much more trustful than what instincts are.
Yes.
Because he wanted to talk something. I couldn't.
So I just want to quote one case, like in the last webinar that we had. So we had seen this. I'm sorry, am I audible?
Yes.
Switch off your video.
So we had seen this case study on Kellogg's, right? So when Kellogg's entered India,
Surabhi, you're not audible.
connect with the Indian audience, right?
Okay.
So the thing is that if hello,
We
Yeah.
can text her that she's not audible.
Now I think she'll be audible. Surabhi,
am I audible now?
yes.
Yes, you are.
Should I repeat what I just said?
Yes.
Yeah, you're going ahead with the Kellogg's case study.
Yeah, right. So I'm quoting that because so first they had an instinct that they want to establish and they want to connect with the Indian audience, and that instinct obviously failed because they couldn't establish that connect. And through analytics they realized that okay, their sales are not happening, they're not driving profits. But again, they did again use their instinct to connect with the Indian audience. It was a different approach. But so what I wanted to try to say is that it's not that one is better than the other. It's a complementary thing. It's not an either or thing. So you work together to achieve maximum result.
Okay, done.
I think
Ask Shubham, you wanted to say something, so say.
Yeah, so just in case, going ahead with instincts and analytics, in my opinion, will also involve your financial statements, your annual reports, your marketing strategies, and that way these can be measured if we look at the annual reports of a company. And we definitely would want to include our analytics to look at whether we want to go ahead with a certain approach, whether if a company is putting up their certain share of position in a particular thing, say for example marketing, and if we would want to increase our market share or decrease it, only these things can only happen through analytics, and instincts would just not work in that way.
So we can all agree
That's it.
on that.
That's it. Now, Megha, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, summarize.
Hello.
Yeah, Megha, summarize.
Yeah. Whatever we have inferred, like I would like to point out I liked it Surabhi's point that it's not just we can solely work for instinct or we can solely work for analytics, but they are complements. Like they have to go together. But there are certain situations where analytics will overpower instincts, and there are situations where instinct can overpower analytics, as we have all informed.
Malika, do you want to add anything?
No, just as she said that in order to start with an analytics process, for example, a market research, we need to have an instinct. We need to have a sort of a spark, a trigger that we could probably utilize in our marketing research. So yes, these two go hand in hand, and it has to start with instinct, and then we can probably alternate between these two components.
Got it. So yeah, now it's done. Surabhi, if both audio and video you can use, then please open your switch on your video.
Yeah, it says I can't start my video because the host has stopped it.
Okay, I have stopped it because I couldn't get it. Cool. So how was it?
It was good.
Do you people think you could have added some other point, or do you think someone out of you want
We
to
missed quite a bit.
6 people?
I think giving examples like Ujjwal did was a good thing to do in a discussion.
Yes.
I think we kind of reached a loop towards the last 3-4 minutes where we're all saying the same thing and we're all reaching a consensus. We're trying to reach a consensus. So yeah, otherwise it was good, I think.
Okay. So I'll just get an example of my friend. That person is not so intelligent. She just does DCP in the class. DCP means desperate class participation. Kuch bhi. But what she did was she she's got experience with around 5 to 10 GDs and PIs. She's just asked her friends in some place to take her PI or GDs. ऐसे 5 लोग roommates बैठ के ऐसा. And she got placed in the first 2-3 days itself. Okay, so what I wanted to say is, at times one might not be able to get super points, but when you are into many GDs, your confidence will increase, and start karne ke liye you won't need much time, or when you're talking your voice won't shiver. Okay, so that's the reason why I wanted to start early. Okay, so coming to points, I don't want to give so much of plus and minus on each and every person right now, but you will know. That's why I asked you to retrospect. I have recorded it. I'll probably send it on and put it in a closed thing in YouTube and send it to you. So you can watch it if you want to. Ujjwal, it was really nice. Okay, your points are really good. Everyone has done, has given a good contribution. It must be told. Everyone has given a good point, but Ujjwal has got with some examples which many can connect. You all told connections, like Kellogg's, etc. Everyone has taken examples, but Ujjwal's way was like, it's like khula aam, like he's just opened it and told, right? 0 to 1, 1 to 100. That's very nice. But as I told the plus in you, I'll just tell the small negative also. If you would have come to that 0 to 1 or the Henry to Henry Ford wala example little sooner, it would have been super, because there might be a guy like Shubham or Anuttam who will stop you before you reach that point.
Okay.
Yeah. And for Shubham, no one can stop so easily because you are very fast. People won't stop, but your point should be good. However you feel like, well, obviously you'll be improving soon. Now, one point which I want to say and then stop today is, I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One point is, in the pandemic which is happening, analytics will not at all work. What will work is instinct, and companies that have chosen instinct are still surviving. Companies which don't have instinct are gone. For example, Spencer's country told all should be stopped, and people, many laborers coming from all parts of the country, Tamil Nadu or Uttar Pradesh, etc., to different other Spencers and other cities and states, they all started migrating before the lockdown itself, but they still had to work, right? And in fact they needed more people for them to ship, because बहुत लोग call करके पूछ रहे थे orders. So analytics is zero there, right? Only कि manpower planning के लिए analytics काम होगा कि कितने लोग चाहिए होते हैं इतने orders के लिए, बस instinct. So the moment this happened, they have partnered with Uber and around 10,000 Uber drivers across country, and they did it. Now, if this example would have been quoted, just think about it. In fact, not this example, because everyone don't know this example, but anything related to the last 2 months period, it will blow the mind. So, this will only come when you see the topic in bird's eye view rather than a worm's eye view. Worm's eye view is when suddenly a topic is done, you just start defining it. This is defining, this is good, that's bad. But if you see in a bird's eye view, you see कि ऊपर माहौल कैसा है, why is this topic being asked right now? Okay, can I connect this in such a way that it brings an aha factor to the the panel or to my friends, so that everyone will be saying, the point which Anuttam told, I want to continue, I agree. That is needed, that is approval from others, right? Thinking in this way. I hope I was audible last 1 minute.
Yeah.
Cool. Any doubts about my summer internship or your college or anything?